Okay, thank you for having me first. My name is Feng. I'm the current president of Friendship Association of Chinese students and scholars. I'm also is pursuing my PhD degree in the mechanical engineering. My background is aerospace engineering. I had my bachelor and master degree in the St. Louis University. So I'm the big of the St. Louis Blues fans. In the last 5 years, the the hardest obstacle I had is getting my pilot license because to be a pilot you have very good communication with the controllers. You need to be very familiar with all these aviation regulation and laws, and you also need to have very good understanding all these kind of the avionic knowledges. And I'm not a native speaker, so to overcome be like the pilot I think is the hardest one in my last 5 years. I spent a lot of time to practice, particularly on the communications part. Yeah, like so, but a good part is finally I got the license. To get in the graduation of my PhD degrees, because as a PhD student, we never know when we can be graduated. So yeah, to get a PhD degree was the most challenge right now I'm facing.
Okay, you do. Even you are really busy on your PhD degree, so what motivated you become the president of Facss?
I will say the service because this year is my 10th year for the overseas studying. I experienced a lot of like the good thing, bad thing, or very stupid things. And I'm willing to sharing all these my experience and stories and to help the new coming Chinese student had a quickly transition and a smooth adapt to the US life and American cultures.
Have you got some emotional moments in Facss?
I do. I think the most emotion time I had it is probably like the 1 year ago when I first time came to the UT Dallas. The Facss is hosting a safety seminar where they invited the Chinese police officer, Chinese doctor, and a Chinese lawyer, and provide essential knowledge regarding with the safety and the law, healthy and medical care, in the local community and the U.S. cultures. I really appreciate for this kind of safety seminar because I just recall if I can have this seminar in the 9 years ago, I probably won't be made that kind of stupid decision when I was undergraduate school. So yeah, and I really get emotional because it do really help the students, especially for those students first time come to the U.S. They really need it. After I graduated from my undergraduate school, I applied for the directed PhD program in the St. Louis University. And in my second year of the graduate school, my advisor told me he get a 10-year contract in the UT Dallas, and he really wished me to come to the UT Dallas to do the same project. I had a very big hesitation because if I stay in my original university, I probably can graduate maybe in another maybe 1 or 2 years. But if I relocate to the UT Dallas, it will be extend my graduation. I really think about that. I talk to my friends, my families. Eventually, my conclusion is about, be a PhD student. You are not only trying to achieve a degree, you really want to get some contribution or the development in your research field. So that's why I decided come to the UT Dallas. Even I will be delay my graduation maybe 1 or 2 years. So far, yeah. I know you, Daniel. I think that's the most worthy part.
You're gonna be after 5 years?
It's very hard questions. We can be anywhere. After I graduated, I will say the Atlantic, because I really want let my feet to touch all the continental before the 35 years old.
What is your strengths and weakness?
I will say my strength is every time when things goes tough, my perseverance and the tenacity consist with me to solve all these kind of problems. And I think my personally have very good time arrangement. That's why I can simultaneously be the president of one of the largest student association in UT Dallas, also pursuing the PhD degrees. So time management is one of my strengths, and also the tenacity and the perseverance is my second, the strengths.
And weakness? Do you have any weakness?
I will say the weakness is the working on a problem. I won't be go super fast, or I won't go that fast. I'm probably not that smart, because I like everything by step. Before I understand, all these details, I won't be go that aggressive movement. So I will say that's my weakness, but sometimes it's very conservative.
For having you today, Feng.
Thank you for having me, and I really appreciate all these questions.